Hey guys, welcome back to part number 2 of the $1,000,000 funnel. Here's a quick recap of what we covered in part number 1. Actually, I went ahead and bought a book which is Sell Like Crazy by Sabri Suby, and I just went through his whole funnel, which was really good, and I found out the different upsells and downsells and each and every steps inside of that particular funnel. I talked about the various aspects of it. I talked about the unique features that was present inside of that free plus shipping model funnel and which is not present in any other funnels. So make sure you watch that video. If you haven't watched that video yet, I'll be putting the link above, so go ahead and watch that. And then in this particular video, I'm going to talk about the next part of that same funnel, which where he's making the same amount of money that he made, or even more than what he made in the previous steps. Okay,
you know what I mean? And then you break down the history. So this is something that somebody else is going to break down. Right now, we're making history today. You know what I'm trying to tell you?
So I will be continuing in this video from the part where I left in the previous video, which is the thank you page, from the thank you page until the end of this video, until the end of the funnel actually, which is making him almost $1,000,000 every single month. So make sure you watch till the end of this video, where I have broken down each and every step's monetary value, where he's making how much money and the different assumptions and different conversion rates. I took it and I just put them in, and I showed how exactly he's making almost $1,000,000 from just one funnel. So let's dive right inside of the funnel and let's get started. Okay, so I just went through this particular thing that is present inside of this thank you page. This is basically a webinar that he's arranging, and if as soon as we click on this, we will be moving on to the next step of this webinar, where they will be collecting the email addresses, of course, and then over here they have 1.5 hour long webinar. I just watched about 30 minutes. I got to know about the whole concept behind it, and what happens is, after this, you are asked to book a 30 minutes call. Okay, this is a blueprint session where they will be coming up on a call with you, and they will be having a conversation about your business, how to grow your business, how to scale your business. So what happens is, as soon as you click on this, you will be going to this application funnel. This is an application funnel, I can say, because you are asked some questions around it over here. Okay, so this whole thing is pretty much insane, because at first he was having a sales page, then an upsell, downsell, another upsell, and another downsell, and after that he has an application funnel over here. Over here we are asked a couple of 14 different questions to actually go ahead and book a call with them. So I will just quickly walk over through all the questions over here, and the first question is, so that if you are offering a service or a product, I'm just gonna just fill up the form randomly. Okay, just click on other, click on next. What is the biggest obstacle? Getting more leads, maybe. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that over here, and the next question is asked is, one of the greatest opportunity to scale our business in the next 3 months. Getting more leads will be the best option to go with, right? And over here it's a very pretty much interesting question asked, is that what is your current monthly revenue? If we drop it to very low, the minimum amount, which is $500, not even zero. So if you drop it to 500, they will be having they will be pausing the questionnaire over here itself, and they will be asking you to go ahead and get the book of Sabri Suby, which is Sell Like Crazy. Go ahead and purchase that book. So over here the application will drop, and then you will not be able to fill up the form itself. So only quality leads who are making money right now, who are proper businesses, are going to go through this whole application funnel, which is amazing, right? So let's just put a random number of $20,000 over here, and then we'll be jumping on to the next question. The next question which is asked is, what is your target monthly revenue goal? This is one of the biggest obstacles that comes in whenever a person tries to close on a call, which is if somebody wants to get on a monthly revenue goal of, let's say, $500 or $500,000, then they will be having a bigger budget to cover that particular goal, right? So they will be able to spend more money. However, if their monthly goal is about $5,000 to $20,000, okay, then they won't be able to spend that much amount. But over here we are just gonna select any random number and go through it, 20,000 to 50,000, that's all. So which best describes you? I have financial resources to invest in my businesses right now. If I click on this, then it's a completely open thing that that person is very interested in it and they want to hire Sabri Suby to increase the sales for his business. That's the first thing. Otherwise, if I just click on this one, then I will be asked another question, which is like, how much is your monthly marketing budget? Because if we have a high marketing budget, then we will be able to pay off and cut off from some of the marketing budget and pay for this fee of Sabri Suby, right? So let's just assume it's about $10,000 to $20,000. The next question which is asked is, how much is the average client worth to you over their lifetime? Now, lifetime client value is very valuable whenever it comes to selling a high ticket product, because at the end, inside of the call, they are not going to sell you a product worth of $500. No, they are not going to do that. Inside of the call, they are going to close you for a service of Sabri Suby, where he will be working with you. It will be kind of a done with you service, so it will be costing around $20,000 to $30,000 maybe. So if the client lifetime value is way more than, let's say, $20,000, then if Sabri Suby is able to get you 10 clients, even 10 clients over a period of 6 to 5 months, then you will be making the money back, which is fair enough for any other business, right? So this particular question matters a lot whenever it comes to closing a call. Then they will be able to close a call much faster when it's way higher of a client's value, right? So if I just click on 5 to 10k a month, like let's say the lifetime customer value, then the next question which is asked is, briefly describe your business. What do you sell, to who, and at what price point? A very interesting question this is, because if you are trying to sell the service for, let's say, $10,000, and the customer who will be coming up, or the client that will be walking inside of our business, will be paying us, let's say, $10,000 initially. Okay, that's not lifetime customer value. That's a completely different stuff. That's a way higher, right? But if you are gonna make a sales funnel that for a client, and that's a business, then you're not gonna charge $1,000 for that particular business, right? You're gonna charge $10,000 for it, and you're just gonna get paid once. And this is a very important question that they asked over here, so I'll just be filling up any random numbers over here just for giving it a shot. So let's say Facebook advertising, I sell Facebook advertising to dentists in USA at $2,500 a month. So this is another brilliant question. Why is right now a good time for you to get involved with this program and scale your business? This is one of the biggest obstacles that the high ticket closers make inside of a call, is that even if they are convinced to purchase the thing, purchase your product, they are not ready to purchase it right now. So if you ask the question right in the application funnel itself, like why now is the best time for you to scale your business, then you're clearly getting off of that obstacle, right? Of that objection inside of the call. So whenever a person tries to object him on that, like he gets a point where the closure tells the price to this particular businessman, and they are like, oh, okay, I don't think that this is gonna be a good time for scaling our business, then that particular closer will be able to come back to this point, to the answer that you give inside of this question, and they will be able to close you over there, right? Which is a brilliant, like a perfectly placed question over here. So I'll just type in any random stuff. Okay, let's say anything. Okay, so the next question asked is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how interested are you in enrolling in quantum growth? Let's say 5. Okay, why do you feel like you should be considered to be a part of our program? Why should we choose to work with you?
Pretty good.
One eternity later.
So in this last question, they are turning the tables around. Okay, till now you were assuming that you were telling all the stuff to work with this particular person and you're gonna hire him. But at this particular point in the last question, they are turning the whole tables around, and they are and at this point you are assuming that you have to work with them, and you have to show that why you are capable of working with them. You are gonna give them the money to work with them, but at the same time over here, they are asking a question that why do you feel like you should be considered to be a part of our program, because they are not choosing everyone to come inside of their program. They're just selecting a very high quality leads, okay, over here. Because if somebody comes up to this point and they answer this question, they will be like completely convinced that they have to work with Sabri Suby, right? Let alone the high ticket closure is gonna close you inside of the call, where he tells you the price point, but over here you're high quality, right, by the end of it. So that's the main that's the whole idea of having an application funnel, where you will be generating a very high quality lead, because by the end of this questionnaire you're gonna become a very hot client, because you know that this person has some credibility, and if I'm gonna work with them, I have got to give them a reason for doing that, right? And even if you come up on a call and then you will be feeling embarrassed if you do not purchase the product. So that's the whole idea behind this application funnel, and that's where the third upsell goes for Sabri Suby, right? There were 3 upsells, 2 downsells, and 1 main product. This is why this whole concept of having a free plus shipping model is called a $1 million funnel, just because over here they are gonna generate a revenue of, let's say, 20,000 on an average from every 100 people that come in, 20,000. So over here, when I just got inside of this page, I was able to see that there were 700 plus people who enrolled inside of this free training. So I'm assuming that 1,000 to 2,000 people enrolled and purchased till the end of that funnel, of this whole free plus shipping funnel, within a week. So you can assume and count the numbers, and then you will be able to know why this whole funnel is called a $1 million funnel. So here's how the whole funnel looks like. At the very first stage, it's a sales page for selling his book, which is Sell Like Crazy, and inside of that sales page he has an order bump. Okay, as soon as somebody makes the purchase happen, they go to the next step, which is the upsell page. Inside of the upsell page, he had all the templates, the scripts, and everything, and 3 other bonuses along with it to make it an amazing offer. And then he is selling that for $197. Okay, and if somebody purchases it, they go to the next step, which is the upsell page. However, if somebody doesn't purchase it, they click on no, I do not want it, he downsells the same product, the same offer, at a monthly payment system. Okay, so it's like in the first payment you will be giving $97, and then in the second payment you will also be giving $97 again. So you will be making the purchase anyhow, and this is the first downsell. And once you click on yes or no, then you will be going inside of the second upsell page, where he is selling a course of his which costs around $497. So he has amazing offer in it. All the products that he is giving away as a bonus, along with the course itself, it is pretty much amazing, and he is selling it at $497. And then as soon as somebody clicks on it, purchases it, or he doesn't purchase it, if he doesn't purchase it, he will be going up to the another downsell page, where he is offering a 3-time payment system for the same offer he made for the course. Right, in the second upsell he has the course, so in the downsell he has the course and the same sales page that he is using for in the second upsell page as well, but he's offering a 3-time payments option. Okay, $167 each time, $169 actually, $169, 3-time payments, it sums up to $507. However, the main product costs around $497. Just because he is giving you a convenient way to pay, then it's totally makes sense, right? So if somebody clicks on purchases the upsell, they go to the thank you page, and if somebody just clicks on no, I do not want it in the downsell page as well, just like me, then he will be going up to the thank you page as well. Okay, so the final step of this whole funnel is the thank you page. However, what he did over here in the thank you page is that he transitioned his whole funnel into an application funnel right away. Okay, so at the very beginning it was a free plus shipping model funnel, and then he transitioned into an application funnel. Now if you guys do not have an idea on what an application funnel is basically the funnel that people make for clients. Okay, so what happens is at the very first page they have a video or a free training where people these clients are invited to see a whole video of how this system works for the influencer or the businessman who is trying to who has this particular application funnel. Okay, so that business owner gives away a free training, and the client goes through it. So once the client goes through it, it can be 1 hour long, it can be 1.5 hour long. It totally depends on the content of the influencer that he's trying to deliver. Basically, it's like giving a whole system of how things are gonna work. For example, if you are a businessman and if you are trying to coach another business and help them grow, which is Sabri Suby is doing that, right? So he is explaining a whole system of how things work, on how they can grow to a 7-figure model directly, or a 8-figure model. They can scale up to that. Okay, so that's what he is giving away inside of the free training. He gives away the whole model, and after that he invites people into a free call, consultation call, where there will be a closer for it, where there will be a closer to close the deal, to work with Sabri Suby. So this is going to be like a done with you service, where other businesses will be working with Sabri. Okay, so what happens is, as soon as people see the free training, they go ahead, they click on the sign up button, and they sign up for the application. They fill up the form, then they are asked a couple of questions, a lot of questions actually. So inside of that questionnaire, they are asked 1 question at a time, and it is totally designed to go ahead and cross all the objections that might be happening inside of the conversation or the call that will be coming up. So they simply ask all the questions, ask all the objections, and clear them right in the application itself. So people fill up that form, and once they do, they are gonna jump up inside of a call, and inside of the call they will be getting a high ticket closer, or anyone who can close a deal with this particular client. Okay, so they are gonna just work for him, and then the deal might be of $5,000, $10,000, or even $20,000. Depends on what he is doing, right? I did not sign up for the call because I did not want to waste time of that high ticket closer, and just for trying and testing different stuff, I did not want to do that, so I didn't get on a call. So apart from that, this is what the whole system is, right? So he transitioned from a sales funnel or a free plus shipping model funnel to an application funnel right away, without any much delay. Okay, which is pretty much amazing. I love this concept, and this was the whole funnel. So how is this funnel, the whole funnel that I just talked about right now, the free plus shipping model plus the application funnel, how are these two combined together? Funnel is making him millions of dollars, maybe every single month, or maybe not. Okay, so he's making a lot of money. Either if it's not every single month, then he's making millions of dollars out of this funnel every couple of months, and I can bet on that. Okay, so I'm just grateful that he isn't seeing this video, but yeah, that's what he might be making. But let me give you the calculation and give you the logical reason why I am so sure about this right away. Okay, so if you see at the very beginning, he has a free book that he is giving away, and if you pay close attention to the book, it is just for business owners and the people who are trying to open a business or get on an agency of their own, get clients and make more sales and all of that stuff, isn't it? So at the very beginning, he is targeting all the people who are making money themselves, right? So they are making a lot of money in there. The first product costs around $9.95 international. I'm talking about the international market. If I'm gonna purchase it, then this is what it's gonna cost, $9.95. Okay, so at the very beginning, let's assume that there are 3,000 people coming up inside of this funnel who purchase this particular product every single week. Now, how I am so sure about this amount? When I was inside of the thank you page, I saw 700 people sign up for the free training that was given by him for the application funnel. Okay, so 700 people signed up for that, and this was approved by Proof software, right? So this is a completely legit amount. So if 700 people are getting inside of the thank you page, then or getting signing up for the free training, then just assume the amount of people who might be coming up and getting the first product at the very first stage. It might be very high, but I'm just taking 3,000 people on an average a week who will be purchasing this product from him, right? So if 700 people are signing up for it, then 3,000 people might be actually getting inside of the funnel at the first place, right? Because the conversion rates are so low that eventually when people go from one step to the other, the conversion rate keep on dropping. Okay, it's not that the conversion rate for the first page is 30% and in the next page, in the upsell page, it will be let's say 40% or 50%, and in the final upsell it will be like 90%. No, it doesn't work like that. The price goes high and the percentage goes down. Okay, the conversion percentage. This is what a normal funnel has. I have no idea about the conversion rates of Sabri Suby, but I'm just assuming things over here. Okay, this is what he might be having. Now I have just taken least percentage as a conversion rate to just to not exaggerate things, but I'm just taking the least amount. Okay, so at the very first stage, 3,000 people sign up for this book. They purchase this book. Okay, and this book costs around $9. So if 3,000 people are purchasing this, then he might be making $30,000 in total revenue out of this. Total revenue, I am not including any expenses over here, so do not confuse it with that. Okay, I'm not saying that he is making $1 million in profit. I'm saying that he is making $1 million in total revenue. Okay, so at the very beginning there are 30,000 people, 3,000 people signing up. He's making $30,000 upfront. Okay, and then there's an order bump. An order bump is basically that small option people get when they try to purchase the first product. Okay, so over here the order bump costed $37 each. Now on an average the order bump conversion rate is 20%. So I'm just gonna keep the order bump price at 20% itself, because it is really good. The order bump is pretty much amazing, and he's giving 7 different books inside of it, and also he has the audio version of the book and other bonuses. So I'm assuming 20% people might be getting it. Okay, so 600 people get it, and the total cost comes up to $22,220. Once they purchase the first product, they jump up to the next step, which is the upsell number 1. Okay, over here the upsell conversion rates are very high. It can be 20%, it can be 30% of all the people who signed up at the first place, but I'm just keeping it at 10% conversion rate in the upsell page. Okay, just 10% conversion rate. Let's just assume only 10% of the people who bought the book are going ahead and purchasing his templates, pre-made templates. This is very valuable, and it might be having way higher conversion rate than 10%. Okay, 10% is the least amount I'm assuming. So 10% of 3,000 people is 300, and if 300 people purchase a $197 product, then the total sums up to $59,100, which is mind-blowing. Okay, so this is the first upsell, and the second upsell, which cost around $497, I dropped the percent to 4%. Okay, I just dropped it to very low because I didn't want anyone to just like, I don't want to exaggerate things. Okay, so it's just 4%. Now let me tell you that even if only 20% people went and purchased the upsell page, from the upsell page, the total amount of people who go to upsell page number 2 are the same 3,000 people. Okay, it's not like people cut off in between. No, because there is something called that if somebody just drops off from that, it might result in double charges, and it might result in a lot of technical issues. So people cannot leave in between, so they have to go to the final step. Even if they do not want to purchase it, they need to click on no, I do not want it. So 3,000 people signed up, and 3,000 people are gonna go to the upsell page as well. So all of these 3,000 people, only 4% people go ahead and purchase the $497 product. 4% of 3,000 people is 120. If 120 people purchase the $497 product, the total comes up to $59,640. Okay, can you imagine? Okay, so if we sum up all the numbers over here, and let's just assume the first, which is the $30,000, it's completely break even. He is getting people inside of his funnel for $9.95. Let's just assume that, and he is not making any money upfront. Okay, so even after that, the total comes up to $140,940. Okay, this is the whole figure for 1 week. This is insane, isn't it? $140,000 per week. It's pretty much insane. Okay, so this is what he might be making by just getting 3,000 people to sign up every single week inside of his funnel. So let's take the figure for a month. Okay, so just multiply 4 into $140,000 that he's making, and the total comes up to $560,000 in total revenue. Okay, so this is from just the free plus shipping model funnel, and after transitioning inside of the application funnel, he got about 700 signups. Okay, from 700 signups, let's assume that only 300 people got ahead and watched the whole video till the end. Okay, not all of them watched that, so it's like only 300 people went ahead and watched the whole video, and 100 people went ahead and filled up the application out of everyone who just watched the video. If 100 people just completed the application and get on a call with a closer, then what happens is, let's assume that just only 20 people go ahead and purchase the product that he is selling. Okay, so and we had the cost up to $5,000, right? So the minimum amount that he might be charging might be $5,000 at least, and then he is having that, right? So $5,000 into 20, it comes up to $100,000 alone. Okay, if only 20 people purchase it, the total comes up to $100,000. And this is the beauty of having a high ticket product, apart from having this small low end products. If you are capable of doing that, then go ahead and make a high ticket offer. So $100,000 a week, again a week. Okay, if only 20 people go ahead and purchase this product every single week, so $100,000 into 4 comes up to $400,000. And if we sum both of these together, the free plus shipping model and the application funnel, and the total comes up to $960,000 in total revenue. Can you imagine how much money he might be making from this funnel that he just made? And that's the reason I named it $1 million funnel, just because it's totally worth it. Okay, and this is how he made his whole empire, I would say. Because this whole funnel is high converting, and the testimonials that he got, everything are brilliant. Okay, so the least percentage, I just took the least percentage of conversions, and still we are making close to $1 million every single month. Okay, just imagine the actual figures that he might be making. I have no idea about that, and I can only imagine. So this is how the $1 million funnel works. I hope you enjoyed this whole video. If you did, then make sure you like this video and also put down a comment. I will be more than happy to know that you made it till the end and you stayed and listened to the whole thing, and I'm pretty much excited to have you guys over here as well. Okay, thank you so much for watching the whole video, and at the same time, if you want to know more about it, then please make all your doubts clear inside of the comment section. I reply to all of them. So that will be all for today. If you guys want to add anything, then go ahead and add it inside of the comment section. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I'll be doing more of this in the future if you want me to. So if you want, then put them down below. If you are enjoying these kind of videos, then please let me know. I'll be more than happy to do it in the future as well, because I pretty much enjoy doing all these funnel walkthroughs, because the funnels are pretty much dope and I learn a lot of things from that as well. Okay, so go ahead and do it, and I will be seeing you in the next video for the Daily Must Show, and that will be all for today. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Till then, stay safe, stay home, and keep creating for a change.